My name's George Burgess, and I'm the great-grandson of Uriah and Alice Gregory. And they were the founders of McKinley Boys Home. Uriah Gregory came home after a visit with a judge friend. He told Alice about the judge's concern with homeless young boys that came before him for crimes like stealing food. The judge's only option was to send them to Fred C. Nellis Youth Correction Facility in Whittier. Nellis was the oldest school for juvenile offenders in California until its closure in 2004. Many of these inmates were convicted of serious crimes and were a bad influence on a good homeless youth. The judge wished he had another option than prison to send these boys. Alice suggested, after hearing the story from Uriah, that to talk with his friends and consider providing an institution for training and upbuilding boys who were without parents or means.
I and my brother were placed in McKinley Home for Boys in 1957, and we were there until maybe about 6 months before the move out of Van Nuys to San Dimas. The experience was mixed, as one would expect, but like any normal kid being taken away from their parents, there was a lot of being homesick and stuff, but as we began to acclimate to the environment, it became quite positive in terms of the influence that McKinley had on our lives.
Hi, my name is Craig Leach. I was at the Boys Home, McKinley Boys Home it was called then, from 1966 to 1973. I was in the foster care system from the age of 4, so I was a ward of the court all the way until I aged out. And I was in a lot of foster homes, and I really didn't like the foster homes. I mean, they're all right. I never got abused or anything like that, but I never really felt part of a family. I always felt like a visitor in some. And where the foster homes were, they had their own kids, I definitely felt a little bit of an outcast. So when the opportunity came, they showed me the boys' home. I said, I kind of like this. It's like going to summer camp. So I came here and adapted and enjoyed it.
Hello, my name is Richard Martin. I came to McKinley in the year of 1956 to 1962. My brother and I were at McKinley, and like it was just, their arms are open to welcome you. That was a mind blower. We had no idea what we were going to be facing when we got in, like a bunch of fights, whatever, but it was just a whole different program there. But in fact, in about the last 2 days we were there, I mean, when we got there, it seemed like we'd been there for years already, because everyone just, accepted every one of us. They just accepted us.
Hello, my name is Joseph. I'm a former McKinley Boys Home resident. I was here from 2012 to 2014. The monetary donations, the financial donations, it goes not only a long way, but it goes generations and millennia of how far it goes. But to me, that is an important aspect. But to me, above that, the number one is showing up. When you actually show up onto the campus and provide these workshops of your profession, providing some type of communication. And when you show up, that means a lot, because a lot of youth here may not have parents or have a broken relationship with their parents. And so we seek not only validation, but we seek communication. We seek just love and, just to be seen and acknowledged. And so from the donors and the partners, come on campus, show the youth what you do and how you do it. Those are the important stuff that I've learned.
McKinley was obviously one of the very first to tackle the problem of troubled youth, and they've done a good job, and they've made adjustments through the years to meet the needs of these kids. And when I was on the board of directors, which wasn't that long ago, they were meeting the needs of kids, and you could really see their impact